Life doesn't come with a manual, no roadmap, no guaranteed outcomes. It's unpredictable, messy, and often brutally unfair. You lose people, opportunities slip away, plans fall apart, and in the middle of this chaos, you're left wondering, how do I keep going without losing my mind? This isn't a modern dilemma. Over 2,000 years ago, Stoic philosophers faced the same questions. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire while battling personal loss and relentless wars. Epictetus, born a slave, found freedom not through escape, but through mastering his mind. Seneca navigated the cutthroat politics of ancient Rome, all while teaching that life's greatest battles are internal. So, what did they figure out that we still struggle with today? They understood this. You can't control life's chaos, but you can control how you respond to it. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotion or becoming indifferent to pain. It's about building mental resilience, fortifying your mind so life storms don't break you. It's about recognizing that hardships aren't roadblocks. They're tests, opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, calmer. Think about it. You can't control the guy who cuts you off in traffic. You can't stop bad news from hitting your inbox. But what if your peace of mind didn't hinge on things outside your control? That's where Stoicism begins, with acceptance. Epictetus put it simply, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The first step in building an unbreakable mindset is shifting focus from controlling the uncontrollable to mastering yourself. It means practicing discipline over your emotions, questioning your impulses, and realizing that most external events are neither good nor bad. They just are. Stoicism teaches that life will always bring waves. Your job isn't to stop them, it's to learn how to surf. And it starts with a simple question: what's truly within my control? Modern life feels like an endless assault on your peace of mind. Deadlines, drama, that passive-aggressive email from your boss. It's like the universe is testing how quickly you can go from zen to why is this happening to me? But here's the thing. The Stoics, they knew this game well. Life's chaos isn't a glitch in the system. It is the system. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in Rome, wasn't meditating in marble halls untouched by stress. He was leading armies, navigating plagues, and dealing with political backstabbers who'd make today's office gossip look like child's play. And yet, he wrote in his meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Easier said than done, right? Building a Stoic mindset isn't about floating through life like an emotionless robot. It's about practicing control over the only thing you truly own, your reaction. Let's talk about how that looks in real life. 1. Managing emotions in the heat of the moment. Ever fired off a text you regretted 2 minutes later, or snapped at someone because they caught you on a bad day? Stoicism teaches that emotions aren't the enemy, but letting them control you is. Epictetus nailed it. Any person capable of angering you becomes your master. When you feel anger, frustration, or anxiety bubbling up, pause. Ask yourself, is this worth my peace? Most times it isn't. That rude barista, not worth it. The internet troll, definitely not. 2. Handling setbacks without falling apart. Here's where Stoicism shines. When life throws a curveball, lost a job, relationship ended, business failed, the Stoics didn't see these as tragedies. They saw them as training. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." But how do you actually do that when your world feels like it's crashing? You shift the narrative. Instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? Try, what is this teaching me? Modern life is full of setbacks, financial struggles, health scares, failed dreams. Stoicism doesn't dismiss the pain, but it reframes it. Every challenge, a chance to sharpen resilience. Every failure, a masterclass in humility. 3. Resisting the impulse to control everything. We've all been there. Trying to micromanage outcomes, control people's opinions, or obsess over things way outside our influence. Spoiler alert, it never works. The Stoics broke it down into two categories. 1. What you can control. 2. What you absolutely cannot. Your thoughts, your actions, your effort. That's your arena. The economy, other people's opinions, random life events, not your circus. It's liberating when you fully embrace this. Suddenly, you stop wasting energy trying to control the uncontrollable and start focusing on what actually matters. 4. Inner peace in a world built for distraction. Today's world is designed to pull you off balance. Social media, news cycles, constant comparison, Stoic philosophy is almost radical now because it's about tuning all that out. Marcus Aurelius journaled about how easy it was to get distracted, even in ancient Rome. Imagine what he'd think of TikTok. But here's where discipline kicks in. Building a Stoic mindset is daily work. Morning reflections, evening gratitude, pausing before reacting. It's about creating tiny moments of clarity in a world that thrives on chaos. Stoicism isn't about escaping life's mess. It's about walking straight through it, calm, grounded, unshaken. The world keeps spinning, chaos keeps coming, but you're anchored. But here's the big question. Can you truly hold on to that calm when life hits the hardest? So, you've studied Stoicism. You've mastered the art of pausing before reacting, reframing setbacks, and finding calm in chaos. Easy, right? Well, until life throws another curveball, because it always does. Adulthood isn't the peaceful plateau you were promised after your teenage chaos. It's just chaos, with bigger stakes. But here's the Stoic twist. While the challenges evolve, so do you. Marcus Aurelius didn't stop journaling once he became emperor. Epictetus didn't retire his philosophy after gaining his freedom. Why? Because Stoicism isn't a finish line. It's a practice, a constant recalibration. 1. When life doesn't get easier, you get stronger. You'll still face heartbreak, unexpected losses, professional roadblocks. The Stoic path doesn't promise a smoother ride. It just hands you better shock absorbers. Take modern life. Ever felt crushed by social media's endless highlight reels? Or overwhelmed by economic uncertainty? Stoicism trains you to zoom out, to see things for what they are. External events, not personal failures. Marcus Aurelius put it perfectly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. 2. Discipline over emotion, but with humanity. A mature Stoic doesn't suppress emotions. They master them. Anger, grief, fear, they still show up. The difference, they no longer run the show. It's not about becoming a cold, unfeeling statue. It's about feeling deeply, but choosing wisely. Relationship struggles? Instead of spiraling into blame, a Stoic reflects, what's within my control here? Work setbacks? Rather than collapsing under pressure, they ask, how can this sharpen me? It's emotional intelligence, but ancient and still undefeated. 3. The lifelong practice of resilience. Even the most disciplined mind stumbles. The Stoics knew this. They weren't aiming for perfection, just constant progress. Seneca once wrote, while we teach, we learn. So when you lose your temper, procrastinate, or fall into old patterns, good. That's your training ground. Stoicism thrives in the messy middle, not in some fantasy of flawless control. Life isn't about eliminating chaos. It's about mastering yourself within it. Adulthood's challenges won't vanish. Deadlines will loom. Relationships will strain. The unexpected will still knock at your door. But the Stoic? They greet it all with calm curiosity. Every hardship, a chance to sharpen resilience. Every failure, a lesson in humility. So next time life throws a curveball, don't ask, why me? Ask, how can this make me stronger? Because that's the essence of Stoicism. It doesn't shield you from life's storms. It teaches you how to walk through them, steady and unshaken.